Alright, so welcome to part 2 of Colento's Mage Fatigue deck. I played a couple of games yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. This deck is a great deck to warm up to, because it really requires quite a lot of thought and timing on how to manage your cards correctly. You know, the ideal situation is you use the duplicate on something really valuable like the heal bot, or a taunt like the Death Lord or Sludge Belcher. But the cards don't always draw that way, so you still have to find a way to win with this deck if you don't get the ideal draw. And sometimes you get some really cool plays just because you duplicated something you didn't expect, and it works out to be really cool. So I thought I'd just play this some more and talk through sort of my thought process and with this deck. So I'm going to jump in a couple of casual games. Actually, let me see if I have any Mage. I do. If I win one more, I get that quest. I'm going to get rid of one of these. So let's jump in and see how we do. Yesterday's stream, I lost one and won one. I made a lot of mistakes in the one that I lost, so I didn't really deserve to win. But it just shows how important it is to play carefully with this deck and use your cards wisely.
Jaina
Alright, Priest.
Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
So, these high mana cards obviously aren't useful to me right away. I try to go for early plays, so I won't be able to use any of these for a while. This one, I mean, I will use this when I get into trouble, so kind of not useful right away. So I might get rid of it, see if I can pull some low spells or something useful for me to throw down early and keep myself alive. Alright, well I didn't get much better. This is probably the best draw, Frost Nova, because it allows me to stall. There's not really much else I can play, unfortunately, but at least I have a lot of control right now. Was kind of him. Still nothing to play. These two both great cards, but nothing I can do with them right now. So my only choice really is to just hit him. Hopefully he'll heal himself and waste a couple of mana.
Is someone injured?
I'm not too worried about this guy. I just don't want him to be able to proc, so I'll just use my hero power and let him hit me, because it's only 1 damage. Next turn, with the coin, I could probably pull out Sludge Belcher. It depends what I get for my next card. That's probably going to be my move. Sludge Belcher is pretty easy to deal with as a priest, so I don't expect it to stay out that long, but at least it'll draw out some of his cards and buy me some more time. Alright, I'm not getting a very good low draw. If he leaves the Sludge Belcher out there, I am likely going to try and kill Northshire Cleric. Or should I? I don't know. Maybe I'll hit him in the face. I don't know. And there you have it. Pretty easily dealt with by the priest, of course, because of Shadowward Pain. At least we got it out. So I can play some other cards. I'm going to play my Frostbolt. Get rid of that. He hasn't really done a lot for me to counter, so I'm building up quite a good group of control cards right now. My favorite mid-range deck and class right now, it has to be probably, well, the last one I played was a Shaman. And I found it really consistent. It was the first time I hit rank 4 with a Shaman mid-range deck. Very consistent deck. Since I've switched to more aggro, I like the quick games. Definitely more my style. Not sure what the right move is here.
I wonder.
I've got 2 heal bots. They heal me for 8, so it's kind of a waste to use it right now. I have Alexstrasza, which is going to help a lot. I'm running out of space. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to play a card, otherwise I lose my next card here. I will probably... This is probably not the most ideal play, but I don't want to lose the next card. Draw, heal back up to 30. Let's see what he does with that. I haven't seen a Templar Enforcer in a long time. I see this a lot in Arena. I never see it out in regular play. I feel like I want to sheep that. I don't know what else he might have that I might need to sheep, but I've got the Big Game Hunter if he drops a really big card, and I've got another one, so it's probably the right one. Let's see, I'm stalling a lot here, and I haven't really made any meaningful plays. He's still at 29 with board control, so... Awesome. That's not what I wanted.
Well played.
This is a no-brainer. Big game.
I've got a beast in my sight.
And now I have board control. For now. I might have to play an offensive Alexstrasza. Usually I like to save it for myself.
Let us see if this works.
But now would actually be kind of a neat time because I could drop him down to 15 and put the pressure on him. The only challenge with that is that if he can deal with it,
what was planned.
If he can deal with this, then I don't really have a strong follow-up, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
I bring life and hope.
This is definitely
Gotcha.
a very different way of playing this deck. Extraza is typically using this deck as a defensive card. Let's see what he's gonna do here.
The damned stand ready.
Alright, you know what?
You have been.
Oh. Well, he probably panicked. He probably thought I had a Pyroblast and a bunch of spells. I didn't. But I'll take that win. Oh, look. I got 100 gold. Okay. Let's open a pack first. Let's see if I get anything cool. I haven't gotten anything cool in the last few decks, so my hopes aren't very high here. Alright, come on, Dr. Boom. Everyone's playing that card except me. I think I have all these cards already. Hold on. Let's jump back in. Turn it around.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
The real challenge with this deck, and one of the reasons why I find it difficult to play this deck in ranked games, is that you really are heavily dependent on the cards that you draw. Like in this case, 5 and a 6, there's nothing I can do with that for turns. And so you have to be willing to deal with that. And you have to really know your opponents well, so you know when to play a Frostbolt, when to play each of these cards. It's so critical with this deck.
Portals online. I am
Oh,
ready.
interesting, a Mech Shaman. I don't think I've ever played one of those. This is an obvious target right here. And I should have kept hold of the mind control tech, because these guys, the Shamans will drop a lot of board control if I'm not careful.
Powering up.
Got another one.
Online.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Something needs tinkering?
I gotta play Colon of Cold to stall, but that doesn't really help, because the next turn I will have to deal with them. I don't have the right cards to do what I need to do, so this is probably the Cold Light Oracle, probably the right card to play. Even though I know it'll give him cards that he will use against me.
Job's done.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Death Lord will be pretty good, but he'll be able to clean that up pretty quick. He'll probably silence it, so maybe I got this. Yeah, I'll drop this. Let's see how he deals with it. He might exit, which would be bad for me, because then he'll hit me for a lot of damage. What I might want to do instead is stall this turn and then hit it with a Blizzard next turn. That's probably the right call.
I wonder.
If I had my mind control tech, this would be the time to play it, but I don't. I'm gonna take a chance and hit this dude. Then I'll be considering with the
Job's done.
Blizzard. But if he pulled a healing totem, that was a complete waste. Okay. What is he thinking about playing? Stealth. That works great for me. Thank you for that. Blizzard ignores stealth. But I am down in health. Not too
I
bad.
can fix anything.
But down enough. Nope. Oh, I do have a heal bot. Perfect. Ah! Okay, that was good. I wanted to kill that thing off. This might be another opportunity to play an offensive Alexstrasza. We'll have to see how low I get. So in this case, what I'm going to probably do
What
is
to do?
which one do I care about? I don't care about this one so much. Maybe I do. I'm nervous about killing this and what might drop, but it clearly does more damage to me. This is a tough choice. I might try and make him deal with this, but he'll probably hex it.
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
He will probably hex that. But at least I'll draw it out. Maybe that's right. Keep that down.
Job done.
There it is, the hex. Not great. But I'm drawing it out. Better to play it on that than Alexstrasza if I bring Alexstrasza out. Not that he won't have a way to deal with this, but that's the problem with Sean. I will need to this is a difficult decision. We either kill that, which is probably the right move, or throw this down so at least I have board presence, because he can't attack with these guys. But the only problem is this stupid thing is going to be out here and going to heal him, so I'll lose my opportunity to use hero power. So it might be the right thing to do to kill this thing, and then next turn step forward and heal bot depending on what he drops. This is going to be a tough match to win. Does he have lethal?
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Drop the explosive shape. Kill it. throw up the
Death
Death Lord.
does not scare me.
Job done.
If I survive this turn, then I have to play Healbot next turn. He's gonna probably sacrifice that so he gets a 4/4, but that's okay. I have that. Did I use both my sheeps? Have I used the sheep yet? Okay. This is looking increasingly worse for me.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Do I want to kill this thing yet? Kinda have to. Oh my. That's worse. That's worse. If I can kill this, that will be very good for me. That will be very, very good for me. But he could silence.
Job's
Hit
done.
me straight in the face. Might be in a really bad position. Let's see what he does. Ouch. Ouch. No. Oh! Nothing I could do there. But there's a great example. I didn't pull any duplicates. Didn't get to play the strategy that I wanted to. Had to use my spells extremely carefully. And I used them without... Well, I left myself essentially in a position where I couldn't deal with some of the bigger things he threw at me. And that's why I don't play that deck in ranked. Let's try one more. I can't end on a loss.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Alright, these are better drops. Get rid of that, I won't need that. There's too much firepower right now. This could be useful early if I need to draw. This, I always regret not keeping this, but there's nothing I can do with it for 5 turns, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep these two and see what happens. Two Doomsayers. Not so useful now, but would have been extremely useful if I pulled it up against the Shaman. The idea of this deck is really to stall the opponent. You're trying to stall the opponent long enough to get the cards you need to deal with him. And that's the trick. When to play the right cards.
Death does not scare
When to
me.
stall. That's the tough part of this deck.
Reporting for duty.
I wonder what secret that is. Let me... That's okay. That just means
Job's
I
done.
still can't kill this, and it means I can't kill myself.
Reporting for duty.
drop this preemptively instead.
Job's done.
Hey, Zethron. How's it going? Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Couple of choices. I could just kill this dude and draw cards. This guy can be dangerous. If he had this in his deck, there's a reason for it, and that means he's got other one attack minions. So getting rid of it would be a good idea. The only problem with that is I don't know what his secret is here. So I could get rid of it and then play the Cold Light Oracle, but that means I'll draw cards for him, which I shouldn't be afraid of really, because that's kind of the point of this deck, is to fatigue your opponent.
What to do?
Or I could draw this and just sort of see how he deals with it, and just stall another turn and see what else happens. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah.
I hope you like my invention.
I find the first few days of the season really tough. Because everybody gets reset back to the lower levels, and that's a good move. And so you're playing a lot of really good players who are now reset back to like level 17. That's what I was reset to. And usually I don't have any problems with level 17. But, you know, the first few days are generally... Okay, well that was a good move when it started. And that was exactly what I was worried about. Right. Next turn I'll be able to wipe him, so what I'll probably do is this, and then prepping for the Flame Strike. He probably knows it's coming at this point. What do you think he's got secret here? I think... Well, let's find out. Yeah, that's the one. At least I got it out the way, but now he can hit me right in the face. So typically what I like to do at the beginning of the season, because I know it's kind of crazy in the first few days, is I like to just play decks that I've seen. This is Kalento's Fatigue deck. And I just kind of do it to warm up and sort of figure out what I want to do this season.
The light protects me.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
And so, it gives me time to sort of wait it out and let all the really, really good players go up the ladder and get out of my way, essentially. But it also gives you a chance to sort of just try new things. Fortunately, he's not a mage, he won't have counter spells, so this is going to be a done deal. It doesn't leave me with any board presence and leaves a square up for him. But that's okay, because this is kind of crazy. There's too many cards on the deck for him. Well, or rather on the table. So here goes. Ah! Well, he's playing pretty smart. I got 2 anti-heal bots. I'll only be able to play 1, but I'm going to have to play it next turn. Yeah, I haven't played priests a lot. I've played against priests who have done some pretty amazing things, but I haven't actually played... Oh no.
To arms, man.
Oh no. This isn't looking good for me. Frost Nova would save me. Frost Nova. Come on. Ah. I think this game is over, unfortunately. Well, maybe not. Frost Nova. Come on. There it is. Alright. Do I have enough? Yes. Alright. Doomslayer. Doomslayer, don't let me down.
Job's done.
Cool, man. So you play priest a lot? Is that your main class? Ah! It's not what I wanted to see. But this actually puts me in a great position. Fortunately, I have this little dude. And he is going to save my butt right now. So I gotta open that up. Gotta drop this. Will I have enough for... Oh yeah, definitely. Let's heal up. Time to heal up. I wish I could play the duplicate first. Actually, why not? Do you think that's risky? Do you think I should do it? Yeah, maybe I should play this first. He's got nothing on the board. Maybe I'll play this. No, he won't be able to kill it this turn. So no, let me heal up and play safe. I hope he doesn't kill it, because then I can drop duplicate next turn.
Job's done.
That's probably the safer way to go.
I'll show them. I'll show them.
I can't say I've seen a lot of... Ah, and he dealt with it. Of course he did. But that's okay. I got another one, and I've got duplicate. Let's let him do that. That's fine. It's an ideal situation right now.
We have vengeance.
Let's get rid of that. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I gotta play that. Let's just get rid of this. Spell damage. What do they have for spell damage? I'm not gonna... I want to give him the extra card here. But I don't like him having spell damage. He's gonna get it anyway, so... whatever. Alright, let's see.
You like my invention.
I typically, the reason I don't play priest a lot is because I typically have a tough time with, well, I find that the decks that are really popular are sort of long-range decks, or long-term decks, whatever you call them. Alright, that worked out great, look at that. 2 heal bots. This is the opportunity to fatigue him, he's down to 6 cards. I can heal for 16 health. So this is looking really good for me.
Speak to me.
This is even better. This is kind of crazy. He's drawing himself out. What is he trying to do? Alright. So. Oh, this couldn't have been better. I've got 2 heal bots and... alright. I'm gonna save the Doomsayer. Maybe I'll play this. This is probably a good idea. And you know what? Should I draw him? Maybe I'll hit that guy and just draw him. You draw him out. He's got 3 cards left. I've got Doomsayer. I've got Frost Nova. I've got Frostbolt. I've got plenty of control, and I've got 2 heals. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take a risk.
I'm almost out of cards.
Ooh, that was a good move. Oh, that's not good.
Reporting for duty.
But this would require... Okay. I've got 17 cards left. Okay. So, I'm going to say Fireball. This is the time to play Doomsayer. It makes a lot of sense. What I'm going to do... I wonder what this is. Let me kill this guy first and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, I don't know what that secret is. Frost Nova. Kind of a no-brainer. And let's see how he deals with this. Let's see how
I'm out of cards.
He's out of cards at this point. If I can hang in there, 12 more cards. I could use more draw right now, to be honest.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I've wiped his board. This is great. He's running out of cards. This is literally what this deck is all about, right here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm at 20. Put a duplicate down. Put a heal bot down. You can kill that if you want. And unless he has something really crazy, I think I've won this match. And this is pretty much exactly how you're supposed to play this deck. And that's why it's called the Fatigue deck.
Bring me steel.
He's still playing it out. I'm okay with that. Let him play it out. If he kills that, I get 2 more, so I am not worried. What happens? Probably noble sacrifice.
Get down!
So I got myself into a couple of tricky positions in this match where the opponent had total board control. But that's what this deck is all about. It's built to handle that kind of thing, and if you play it right, if you're smart about it, it can be really effective. Holy smokes. Well, sorry. If you thought you were gonna get away with that.
I've got the beast in my sail.
Victory.
There we have it. Awesome. Alright, well I think I'll keep going. I think I'll do one more. Or should I end there? Maybe I'll end there. That was a great example of how to play Kalento's Fatigue deck. So I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try a few other decks. I've put a couple other decks together for Hunter. Now that the Undertaker nerf has been put in effect, I'm interested to see what people are doing with Hunters. So maybe tomorrow I'll focus on the Hunter a little bit. But without a doubt, Kalento's Fatigue deck is a ton of fun to play. Very hard to play. But if you play it right, it can really be effective. So thanks for watching. Tune in again tomorrow, same time. All right.